Beating You fans, I'm glad you're back, and we've got something really cool to talk about today. Now, this is a Creeper Truck channel, the Beating You channel, and today's video is really about the prop axe that I have, the screen-used Creeper axe that I own. But there's a very good reason for today's video, and I'm going to tell you why, and it does have to do with the truck. First of all, let me show you this. This is a prop axe that is partly eBay parts, which will be the head of this axe. It's kind of a flimsy, hard rubber, I would call it. And then I actually made a handle for it, and this is what I usually show with the truck. And it's fairly heavy and nobody can hurt it. This axe right here is a screen-used axe from Jeepers Creepers 3. I just did a video about the Beating You plates that were used in Jeepers Creepers 3. There were 5 of them, and if you haven't seen that, you should go check it out. But anyway, we opened that video talking about props and specifically this axe. And in that video, I said that this axe had been used because there is paint here, makeup, hand paint. And so we know that this was used, but I stated that I didn't know where this was used or how it was used in the movie. And to give you a quick little recap, hero props are, if you don't know what a hero prop is, that is the main axe, let's say, that Jonathan Breck would have used. But at least during the filming of Jeepers 3, there was no such thing as a hero prop. There were about 10 of these and they were all in a bag, and they just took them out, swung them, and put them back. And so really no way to know how this axe was used until recently. In making that video, I was going over footage, and I was always perplexed why there was hand paint here, because Jonathan Breck is right-handed, so you would get that. And I couldn't figure out how that happened. And all the footage that I saw was of this axe being used in a right-handed fashion until recently. And so I want to show you guys something. This here fits this palm like this. And then if you look, these are fingerprints. And you can clearly see 4 fingerprints. This axe was used with a left hand. So in going over footage, I found a shot where Jonathan Breck is holding this axe with his left hand. Now, any early guesses as to what footage that is? Because I would never have guessed that. And what's really cool is it has to do with this truck. And that is the coolest thing. Now, this could have been used anywhere, but I got lucky, and I'm quite certain I have screen matched this to the axe that is being used when the creeper steals his truck back from the cops. And what a cool scene that was. This axe was probably also the one that was riding up on top of the truck with the creeper. Now, how do we know that? First of all, first evidence we've gone over, it was used by someone holding it with their left hand. That's the only footage that I can find, tell me if I'm wrong, where an axe is being held with a left hand. Secondly, though, if you look at the footage, you can see that one of these little spikes here is just a little off kilter. These are not perfectly aligned. Now, some of them weren't. They all started out perfectly aligned and they got bent and moved. I'm not gonna find out, but I believe there are probably wires in here. I have a picture of an axe that was actually in the movie that had one of these that was bent, and it stayed bent. I think it was probably has wire inside. However, like I say, I'm not gonna find out. But along with this misaligned spike here, and the left-handed paint, this axe has, in my opinion, been screen matched to the axe that is being used to free this creeper truck from the impound, the police impounding it, and probably on the roof as well. Now, I was there for that filming, but I was not keeping track of axes, and at that point, I did not own this prop. So anyway, that's really cool to be able to screen match this, because it's probably, I think, the only screen matchable one out there. Otherwise, if it hadn't been used with the left hand, how would we know if this, where this was used, right? And this axe is really cool. If you haven't seen the other video, it's made of like a foam. It's pretty light and it's very blunt on the front, very thick for safety reasons. But this axe has been used in Jeepers Creepers 3, there's no question about it. And now we know where it was used. And even cooler, it was used with this truck. So I thought you guys would like to see that. Thanks for watching. I hope you return next time. Like, subscribe. You don't want to miss anything with the creeper truck. If you're like me anyway, you don't. So I will be back with more goodies. See you soon.